Replicas is a 2019 sci-fi horror film starring Keanu Reeves. The movie's currently getting mixed reviews, but personally I really enjoyed it, and as the first big sci-fi flick of the year, it has a lot to unpack from its plot and ending. Throughout this video I'll be breaking down everything that you need to know about the film as well as what I took from its ending. There will of course be heavy spoilers here, so if you don't want to know anything about the movie then I highly suggest that you turn off now, but for everyone else, I'm Definition and welcome to the channel where I ruin it so you don't have to. We follow William Foster, played by Keanu Reeves, who is a scientist that specialises in synthetic biology. In the past, he has attempted to use machines to bring humans back to life through transferring their consciousness into a shell. However, this imprinting process causes problems when the robots are energized as they struggle to come to grasp with their transition and have an identity crisis that leads to them destroying themselves. After his family are killed during a car accident, the character uses all of the means at his disposal to resurrect them and, with the help of his friend, clones their bodies, destroys their old ones and uses the synthetic device to transfer their consciousness. Unfortunately, William is unable to resurrect all of his family members as there simply are not enough pods to carry out the entire procedure, and he is forced to choose not to resurrect his daughter Zoe. This causes issues as his family will still have memories of her, so he must manually remove all memory of her from their hard drives. In what is one of the most heartbreaking scenes in the movie, William removes all of the memories of her, and this is a really devastating moment, especially with all the reminders he finds. With the cloning process taking so long, people begin to notice that the family are missing, and William spirals into a pit of lies to cover up their disappearance, which involves basically sending BRB to everyone in their contacts list. Eventually he's forced to prematurely release them to figure out how to slow the aging process down that will decay them rapidly if not fixed. During this, William realizes that a physical body is needed in order for consciousness to fully transfer, which is why the android procedure failed in the past. He uses this knowledge to finally bring back his wife to full cognitive consciousness, and some amazing bro science revelation comes through. The family soon fall back into the groove of things, though they begin to suspect that something is not right due to their missing memories and flashbacks of the crash. William still needs to fix the very real issue with the synthetic failure at his job before the project is shut down, so he copies his consciousness with plans to upload it into an android named 345. His wife also discovers what is going on, and William informs her of the death, which she hides from the children, but this causes issues when they all begin to remember Zoe. To make things worse, William's boss Jones visits him in his home to inform him that he is aware of what William has been up to with his family and has allowed it to continue to see the results. He tells him that all of the experiments have been military funded in order to replicate brainwaves for the army. This would allow the best soldiers to be replicated over and over again in order to give the US the best chance when fighting other countries. He gives William one more night with his family as a chance to say goodbye and tells him that he will be terminating them after this. Instead, Williams beats Jones, destroys the one physical copy of the algorithm that allows the replicas to live, tells his wife what is going on, and the family escape. Unfortunately, they are captured and taken back to the lab, where William discovers that it was his friend who betrayed him and that he never destroyed his family's bodies like William asked him to. With no copy of the algorithm, William is the only one capable of producing it, and after Jones kills his friend, he is forced to reproduce it. When copying the algorithm for Jones, he also finally uploads his consciousness to 345, and that robot goes all Skynet on Jones and his crew in what looks like iRobot minus the budget. William asks the machine what it feels like to be in that body, and the machine states that he still feels like himself. In his dying breath, Jones states that someone will eventually track his family down, so Foster decides to make a deal with him. They copy his consciousness and clone his body so that he can keep the family alive. William has a touching farewell with his mechanical self and promises to take care of the family before they flee to a beach paradise. William returns one day with Zoe alive and now in a replica body. In Dubai, we discover Jones and the machine replica of William are selling Second Life programs to rich old people before cutting to the credits. To me, this signifies that the technology will now perhaps be used for good rather than the military, though the implications of this could have dire consequences. Personally, I believe that this will have a negative effect on the world and that life will become less valued due to the greed of Jones and Foster. William was of course more than willing to cross the line morally throughout the film, and this showcases that he has not changed his ways, leading to a world where the rich live forever while the poor are forced to die off and struggle. So, what did you think of Replicas and what did you take from its ending? Comment below and let me know, and if you enjoyed this video then please like it and make sure you check out my breakdown of the recent Netflix film Godzilla the Planet Eater, which will be linked at the end. This is a channel for people who are mad into movies, so if that's the kind of thing you like, hit subscribe. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this. I've been Definition, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.